Hello, it's Maria here, and I wanted to talk to you about moon phases. And if you're like me, you thought there was a new moon and a full moon, right? But guess what? There's 8. Is that 8? 8 phases, 8. And they can all affect us energetically on a different level. And that's why I'm here. And I find working with the moon really helps with my energy mastery. And I've seen time and time again how it helps with the energy mastery of my clients. So that's I'm coming today to share the 8 moon phases and how they can support you as an energy master, a master of your energy, and also in business, how it can support some strategic processes in your business. So I call this a bit of a business acceleration tool. Once you know, you know. It goes back to the agriculture. So these are all based on harvesting for plenty. So now we're harvesting on a philosophical level and a spiritual levels, because we have plenty of food, but we want to be of service. We want to contribute. We want to connect with more people, and that's most of us are in business because of that. Not only the security of the money, but also about the soul's mission. How can I support? How can I share? I've got so much to share. And how can I contribute to community? The first phase is the new moon. The new moon, yay, it's a new moon. We can start all over again. And isn't it the beauty of a new moon? It's like there's a little sliver. If you look up in the sky, when it's a new moon, there's just a little sliver that you can see. And that's inviting us to create and to seed potential projects, to seed what we want in life. So I say, make your wishes there. And I have a blog on making wishes, how you make new moon wishes. So new moon is about new beginnings, fresh start, and it's a creation cycle. It has a window of about 3 days. So the new moon, when it's new, when you can start to see it, and then within 3 days, you create your new moon wishes. This year I'm keeping a journal. Other years I've written them and burnt them. So once I've written them, sent them out aloud, I can send them off into the ethers. It's not my business how it's created. It's just my business to plant my feet on the ground and make a commitment. Just by saying them out loud, I'm making a commitment to them. So that's the new moon. The next phase, the second phase, is the waxing crescent. And the waxing crescent, we set intentions, we have hopes, and we look at our wishes. So this is like, I'm going to marinate in my wishes. These are my hopes. And I haven't forgotten my intentions, why I'm creating these wishes. So this is, I always find being sensational, being visceral about what you're reclaiming, what you're claiming, what you're asking for really helps. So that's the second phase. And it's the waxing crescent. So now the moon is growing. So you're seeding, your intentions are growing now. So this is a review process, and this lasts about 3 to 4 days. The third phase is the first quarter. So now we have a moon that's sort of half. So it's the first quarter, and it's challenges, decisions, and actions. So we've been marinating in our intentions, and we create this, is this true for us? And you see where you want to drop off. Is it ego that's asking for it? Is it your soul talking to you? And this is where your wishes become a reality. So all of the challenges, just having a look at challenges, decisions, and actions that you need to take. And that's your first quarter. And that lasts about 4 days as well. The next phase is the waxing gibbous. Don't you love the names? The waxing gibbous, and the moon is still growing, and it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. We're going towards full moon, but the waxing gibbous is about adjust, refine, and edit. So we're in this sort of phase of, is this real for me? Is it not? Can I have it? There's some doubt, uncertainty, but we're going into, I can claim this. This is real for me, and becoming certain about what you want. So that's the fourth stage. The next stage is the full moon. And who doesn't love a full moon? Because it illuminates everything. It illuminates the dark. It illuminates the light. So the full moon is about signed, sealed, delivered, and it's a completion phase. So it talks to us about, it drops off the things that we don't want. So under the full moon, we release what's not working, but we actually acknowledge what is working as well. So there's a gratitude there. So the energy of that lasts for 3 days. And then we go to the 6th phase, and it's the waning gibbous. So now the moon is being full, and now it's starting to shrink, and that's waning. So it's coming in, and that's when we have gratitude. We share with gratitude and enthusiasm. We share what we've accomplished. You be proud of what you've accomplished. And that's a powerful process. That lasts about 3 to 4 days, the energy of that. And it's really about acknowledging what you've accomplished over the 2-week period. It's like it's a 2-week, 17 days, 18 days. It lasts for about 28 days, the cycle, about 28 days. So the waning gibbous is the 6th phase. The 7th phase is the 3rd quarter. So now the moon is shrinking again and comes back to the quarter. And it's release, let go, and forgive. What do you need to release? What are you creating space for? Because remember, we're coming up to a new moon. So we're creating space in our system so that we can invite more in. But this stage, the 3rd quarter, is about making space, releasing, letting go, and forgiving, which is a beautiful spiritual practice in itself. And that lasts about 4 days. Then the last one is the waning crescent. Isn't that a lovely pictorial? I love a little crescent. Don't you love a little crescent? This is about surrender, rest, and recuperate. And I just want to mention the day before the new moon. So we've got in the waning crescent, we've also got the dark moon. And this is when we're feeling, it's almost like we're going to combust, because the new moon is like, I want to seed something new. What am I going to seed? But the dark moon is about holding, really acknowledging what's worked and what's not. And then when the new moon hits the gravity plane, hits our energy, it says, okay, now you can make a wish. Let's go, because you've released anything. So make sure you make your wishes on the new moon, not the dark moon. And they're the 8 phases of the moon phases. And when we work with them in business, things just seem to slot into place. You have a rhythm, because when I started to work with the moon is about gravity, and it's a pull. It pulls your energy forward. If you think of a full moon and all the tidal waves and all the waters that come towards it, that's what happens with our energy. It pulls us forward. And when you lean into that mystery, that natural law, there's something magical that happens, that you don't have to push as much. Your adrenals they dial down. You're present to the energy. You become the master of your energy. So, working with the moon phases has really energized me and my business. And this is when I'm what I teach to my clients now. And even my clients that had no idea about their moon phases will be sharing with me. But Maria, it's a new moon coming up. What shall we wish for? Maria, it's a full moon. I need to release things. And yeah, it's really interesting how the moon phases does support growth in business too. Not only growth on your personal level and becoming an energy master, but also in business. Like, it's a business acceleration tool that you want to tap into.